happy to switch to a different room and just have discussions like one-on-one and things like that. So, but yeah, I forgot what all that was, the point that was leading into. But yeah, basically I agree with you. I think yeah, the calling people brainwashed, jumping to ad hominems and mild insults and things like that when someone doesn't get it. But that's another thing too, is I think most of the people don't know how to differentiate between when someone's just trying to push their buttons or when they're genuinely not getting it. And also, yeah, too, the same problems you've encountered with people that just, they're out there trying to preach it, but they don't get it. They don't understand fully. So I guess another thing, too, I wanted to comment on is I can definitely see your objection to people just robotically, reciting the shit as opposed to, like, putting their own spin on it. But one thing you have to take into consideration is a lot of people aren't super great speakers. I know I'm definitely not one of them. Especially when you're like put on, you're face to face with a person and they're putting you on the spot. Because from the point of view of being the question answerer as opposed to the person asking the questions, it's much easier to ask and ask and ask and fire questions at someone than it is for them to intelligently respond in a way that's going to make sense to you and that you're going to be able to relate with. So I can see why a lot of people fall into either just like parroting or cut and pasting or whatever. I've been guilty of the same thing. Like if there's something right off the top that I know the answer, but I know I can't word it as well as someone else did, I'll resort to either directing them to where they can get the answer in the way that I would prefer to answer it, or just if I know it's been sourced or answered somewhere better than I could do it. I have been, I'm guilty of that as well, but it's because I'm not really, I'm working on my, public speaking ability and things like that, but I'm not a super, I'm no Jacques Fresco, I'm no Peter Joseph. I can't just, like, if you put me in a live Q&A, I'd be like a deer in headlights. You kind of draw a blank, like stage fright, sort of. Like, your shit, and then when it's time to perform, you're like, shit, I know this. Hold on, give me a second, and then you just end up making yourself look even worse. So, but I do agree, like, having some original, just hearing the same old shit over and over and over again is like, but at the same time too, a lot of people are new. They haven't, those of us that have been researching this shit for 2, 3, 4 years on top of the general, our lifespan where we've just known something was wrong and been looking into things on our own anyways. Of course, it's going to get a little bit repetitive and shit like that, but I think that's kind of the way it's got to be for a little while until, more people start to get it. And I look at it as, too, the parroting or, whatever the kind of roboticness is, that people are finding a safe way of keeping, not like memorizing, but being able to feel like they're understanding how they're answering and being able to get the information across, in the most reasonable and timely manner without.
Mm-hmm. God damn, I'm starting to get a lot of views on my latest video, man.
Did you make another one?
No, just the latest one. To all Zeitgeist members, too.
You're kicking the ass part, too?
Yeah.
Huh.
Got 42 views on it so far.
Damn, yeah, last time I saw, I think it was only at like 20. 18 or 20, I think. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a spike.
Yeah. Well, I've been writing back an emails from some guy telling me he lives down in Mexico, and he says he gets he's very inspiring. He finds a lot of inspiration in my videos, so Oh, that's what I was doing when you heard me typing. I was
responding to that guy.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, if people want to start throwing my objectionable comments at me, because I'm no saint. You know, I'm not doing anything different out of the ordinary on Google's YouTube. Hell, they're even featuring one of my videos. So I must be within their rules. Everything must be okay. I just had some asshole trying to accuse me of being a child molester. You believe that shit? Yeah, over on the Zeitgeist Moving Forward blog.
Oh, in the comments?
Yeah, let me... Hold on a minute. Things just got messed up. Okay. What happened? Okay, just the guy with the Stig of the Dump 7 down there. Just scroll down a little bit down the very first page that you get when you click on the comments page.
Sorry, I don't have YouTube up, but let me pull it up.
Oh, okay. There's just some dude goes by the handle of Stig of the Dump 7. He was peddling some book.
Peddling a book?
Yeah, I took him for
a book?
Yeah, I took him for a spammer almost immediately. I wasn't sure. So I wrote a comment when he said something about reading Letters from Earth by Mark Twain.
Wait, he's trying to sell Mark Twain?
I don't know if he's trying to sell it, but peddling, selling, or just pushing it on to people is the same thing to me. Sounded like he was trying to push everybody into reading this book.
Let me just look at it.
It's down, it's down probably at least a screen's worth.
I hate how they've made it like almost impossible to find the video now. Like you have to click on 3 things just to even get it to show up.
Right.
Let's see here. That's not working, so...
Click on the sort by beta thread, or sort by thread beta. It helps to actually make it a little bit more easier to read.
Yeah, I've been doing it by sort by view count just because it has the most, it has even more views than Addendum had, so it shows up like 3rd video. Some dude in Italy posted it, and so his shit comes up as #1 all the time, which it's, I couldn't even imagine recommending someone to go to YouTube and watch this if they were even interested, because good luck even fucking finding it. Like, unless you already know where it is or were there on, like, the first day it came out, then you won't even know. Let me see here. Alright. Oh, hey, you have a highest rated comment. Forget it, dickhead. You're a spammer. Congratulations on that.
Huh.
Let's see. I feel like debating with my history teacher after watching this, so I guess I have to go back a little further than that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, forget it, dickhead. You're a spammer. Stig of the Dump 7. Ooh, I'm scared. Oh, that's you messaging him. Alright, so let me go down further. I probably missed something here. Alright, let's see. Stig of the Dump. If you want to read something very, very interesting, I recommend Letters from the Earth by Mark Twain. Those letters offer a very fresh perspective about God and Christianity. So he's actually not trying to... I get what you mean by he's trying to sell a book. Like, he's not... I thought you meant like he took Jacques' book or was like trying to sell someone else's book, like actually sell it.
Right.
He's just making a recommendation.
Right.
If you want to read something, blah, 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 Letters from the Earth. I know, I was trying to make... no, that's something else. If anyone would like a link, I can send you one. You can read the book I just recommended free online, along with many other great books. Alright, so...
My response starts right below his first one.
Yeah. More external food for thought. How about reading yourself? How about reading what's going on out there at the moment, right now? Why do we need books? Yes, it is nice to get someone else's interpretations of the world and whatnot from time to time. It's a novelty, not a necessity. Are you a child? Are you that child molester guy they were talking about earlier? Oh, so they've been talking about you even earlier?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Please don't talk to me or I'll be forced to...
Well, look what I said after that.
Forced to report you. I gotta switch pages.
After the molester guy bit.
Better be careful, asswipe. I could have your lame ass brought up on criminal slander charges with that kind of bullshit. I don't know about that. He was just asking. I think unless he said, hey, you're a molester, then you might have a case. But if he's just asking in terms of possibly what it looked like he's saying someone else was saying, you might be able to scroll back and find someone else calling you a child molester, and that might be something. But let's see, go right the fuck ahead. You don't have anything to hold over my head at all. And then it looks like he reported you, or at least said he did.
Yeah.
Stupid little pissant. Ooh, I'm so scared. Blah, blah, blah. And then you called him a dickhead spammer. A dickhead spammer. And you got a highest rated comment for that. So
I'm honored.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you must be getting under someone's skin.
Yeah, I guess. That isn't what I'm doing. I'm trying to expand people's... I'm not necessarily trying to open their minds. I'm trying to open their hearts, because you can't just keep denying all the emotional elements that involve us as human beings, as creatures.
That's true, but at the same time, I almost wonder if we're really ready for that yet anyways. With most people so just like zeroed in on the artificiality of their, and the kind of self-centeredness of their lives. I think that might be a lot of the reason why we have so many issues, is because people their emotions aren't being expressed or fulfilled, and on top of that, they aren't even ready to. They wouldn't even know where to begin to start dealing with.
We're actually being taught to repress our emotions. At least that's my view of it. We are, in many ways, being taught to repress our... Something's going on here.
Oh wow, your comments are